Yeah, good day from Reagan Airport. So it was a week ago today that that horrific crash occurred in the water right off of runway 33 behind me between the regional jet and the Black Hawk helicopter, killing everybody on board. Again, all 67 people who were killed that evening have now been pulled from the water. Their remains turned over to the medical examiner. It literally took until last night before they were able to recover all of the remains from this horrific crash here. They have now spent the better part of a week recovering debris from the Potomac River. On the jet, that includes, for example, the tail, the wings, the fuselage, also a big piece of the cockpit. Separately, the NTSB and the Army Corps of Engineers, police and fire divers are now preparing to lift the Black Hawk chopper out of the water here in Washington, D.C., and then they will remove that also to a nearby hangar. That chopper is going to be critical because they want to do a full analysis of the chopper, understanding all of the equipment on board before they release the Black Hawk data from the chopper, which provides the Black Hawk data on altitude, what precisely the helicopter reading was on its altitude. We can tell you that the NTSB now says that air traffic control data suggests that this crash occurred at 300 feet. So that is 100 feet higher than the chopper should have been flying at. Again, there is a ceiling here of 200 feet. This crash apparently occurred at 300 feet, suggesting for some reason the chopper was higher than it should have been. Separately now, an update on the Philadelphia crash with that Medevac Learjet crashing on Friday night, killing everybody on board and one person on the ground. The NTSB now has the cockpit voice recorder from that plane at its lab in Washington. They're going over that for any clues as to what might have caused this horrific crash. However, they don't have a flight data recorder, so they've got one black box. The other black box was not required on the Learjet, so they don't have some critical pieces of information. They're hoping that the cockpit voice recorder will provide some clues into what happened. So a horrific week in aviation circles, and the NTSB right now really has its hands full. Back to you.